Welcome back, dear friends, to the 5th edition of our Advent calendar, a tradition that has become one of the great joys of my year, and one I'm deeply grateful to share with you. After wandering through Christmas classics, Scandinavian winters, Austrian elegance, and the mysteries of the Middle Ages, this year we turn our attention to Belgium, a country of quiet complexity, layered histories, and remarkable cultural richness that has, I confess, remained too long at the margins of my reading life. What better way to remedy this than a month-long immersion into Belgian literature, art, customs, and those culinary delights for which the country is justly celebrated. Nestled between France, Germany, and the Netherlands, Belgium has long been misunderstood, dismissed as a smaller France or a lesser Holland, yet its history tells a different story. One shaped by Spanish rule, Austrian governance, Dutch dominance, and French influence. From this convergence of powers emerged something singular, a cultural diversity that defies easy categorization. The country's genius lies precisely in this complexity, in its refusal to be simply one thing. Nowhere is this more evident than in Belgium's linguistic landscape. The northern region of Flanders speaks Flemish, a close kin to Dutch, while the southern territory of Wallonia converses in French. A small German-speaking community anchors the east, and Brussels itself exists as a bilingual capital, constantly negotiating between two linguistic worlds. This is a nation that lives in translation. From railway station screens to elevator safety notices, Belgium is structured as a conversation between languages. And this duality, naturally, shapes its literature as well. Throughout this series, we'll move between French-speaking and Dutch-speaking authors, discovering what distinguishes their voices and what binds them together. But let me begin where all good things begin, with an object that has captured my imagination and will anchor our journey through the season. Before me sits a late 18th century Tournai porcelain plate, a recent and cherished addition to my collection. The Tournai manufactory, which flourished from 1751 to 1890, in the southern Belgian city of the same name, was the country's most important producer of bone china. Drawing inspiration from French techniques developed at Chantilly and Sèvres, the Tournai workshops democratized porcelain, making these once exclusive luxuries accessible across social boundaries. This particular plate bears the Ronda pattern, a classic 18th century design of blue and white florals, hand-painted in underglazed cobalt blue on soft paste porcelain. At its heart blooms a spray of flowers dominated by a single rose, while the rim carries 4 smaller bouquets evenly spaced like cardinal points on a compass. The deep cobalt blue seemed to call for something different this year, so I've built my Advent wreath directly upon the plate itself, choosing elements that would both complement its coloring and evolve beautifully as the weeks unfold. Blue thistle and eucalyptus meet in quiet harmony, one born of strength, the other of healing. Together they speak of resilience and renewal, of calm endurance through winter's hush, carrying the breath of hope toward the coming light. And so we begin. Each evening, I'll share a corner of Belgium's soul with you. Novels and chocolate, museums and Christmas markets, the particular magic of a country that has mastered the art of being many things at once without losing itself. I cannot wait to discover it alongside you. Merry Advent, dear friends. Until tomorrow.